Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I forgot something. I feel naked right now. I feel very, very naked right now because I forgot my axe. Because my axe is my buddy. I take him everywhere. Me and my axe will split your freaking hair. Anyhoozle. Today is a weekend, and you can tell because the sky is disgusting. The wind is heavy. I have a bag here with stuff from the dollar store that I want to shoot a video on, but I need good weather because, yes, it's fishing related. Something I found at the dollar store that I never thought the dollar store would ever carry, and they did, and I got it. But that's going to be for another video. Maybe I'll film that one tomorrow if the weather's not shit. However, today, I kind of want to go to Home Depot. Oh, my lawn looks like hell. Boat's still sitting back there. We're going to talk about that too today. I found out why it's so hard to pull. You guys probably already commented on it, but that video hasn't come out yet on the channel since I filmed this. It comes out this Friday coming up in 6 days. But I did some digging and found out what the problem is. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to solve it. I'm just going to leave this bag here. During the week, I went over to a buddy's house and he's building his Mustang. He's got 3.5 liter V6, I want to say 2014 Mustang, and he took it to the track. We have a 1/8 mile track here in town, not in town, outside of town. I've been there before. I put it on video. I went to the flea market. They do like a mini berries flea market because the guys who run the berries flea market own that track as well. And he's ran it there with his 6-cylinder, naturally aspirated, and he was doing like, I think he told me like it's only a 1/8 mile. So I think he said he was doing like 10-second 1/8 mile passes. He decided to put some money into it to make it go fast, and he bought like a Whipple supercharger thingy, and I was over there watching them install it and all that because, you know, I've always been interested in, I love mechanics, I love the concept, I love the idea, I love everything about it. I just suck at it. You know this. It's not something I got into. I went the other way. I got into computers, not cars. And I kind of wish I got into both at the same time because when you own a vehicle, it's nice to be able to do stuff to it without having to bring it to a garage. Like I still have Dirty Bird's Auburn locker up there. I want to get that put into the car and get the rear end ratio changed out from 273 or 272, whatever it is. It's highway gears, they call it, long leg. 273. I want to put the 373 or a 411 out back just to give it more oomph in town, make it feel faster, even though it's got a peanut cam powered LO3 305 throttle body injected. It'll just make it feel a little bit more girthy, a little bit more go time. My buddy has an LG4 powered 305 carbureted engine. He has a 1984 Camaro, and he had the 308s in his ass end, and he changed it up 373s, and he told me flat out, dude, it's like night or day. The launch is so good. And me with my built transmission, because back in 2000 and I can't remember, 2005, the 700R4, that's the transmission on my car, it was slipping. Like you put it in reverse and start backing up, and then it was like it fell back into neutral and you start rolling forward even though the engine's revving, and it was slipping bad. You put it in gear and you'd be driving down the street and be like, and it just started revving hard, and it wasn't grabbing any speed. Just, it was falling out of gear all the time. So I brought it to a transmission shop that is no longer around in town, because otherwise I'd just bring that over there and be like, order the rings and pinions and do the shims and install it. I looked up how to install those rear ends, and it definitely needs something I don't have and I can't have in this little garage, a freaking hoist. I do not want to be laying on the ground doing that work, and it looks like it takes precision and stuff that I just don't have. So rather than doing it wrong and breaking something, have it done right by a pro, get it over with. Those are all planned mods. I got to talk around. I'm going to shop around, find a garage that's willing to take on the job, throw some dineros at them, get it done, and then have a zippy little. I want to go to Home Depot because when I was at my buddy's house, he's tooling on his car, and I'm watching him tool on it, and he's got a whole Ryobi setup. He wasn't using one of these guys. No, he had one of these guys. However, it didn't have this air inlet. It had an 18-volt Ryobi battery on the ass. And I saw that and thought, damn son, that's freaking cool. That is freaking cool. Because one thing I'm gonna have to do with the old boat here, I'm gonna show you, I may do it on this video or not, I'm not sure yet. The reason why this motor is so hard to pull, this is your gear selector. Front, reverse. Right now, or forward, reverse. Right now it's in forward. Center is neutral. I try to pull it back to neutral. It's super hard to pull, and then it just slides right back into reverse. Turns out, the reason why it's super hard to pull, even if I push it forward, she won't stay in neutral. Like, the motor shouldn't be turning me doing this. This should just move on its own free will, and it's not. And then it just, yeah, that's a problem. You can tell it's in gear. If you grab the motor down here, you should be able to free spin it if it's in neutral. I can't. Now, apparently the issue is you need to take the bottom end off, which is this bolt here. I don't even know if I got that in the shot, but there's a bolt here, same on the other side. This whole housing drops down, and there's a shifter linkage coming up through the motor, going into an apparatus in here, which it's underneath the cover. Oh yeah, now you want to be sunning this frig out? We had tornado warnings last night. We don't get those in town. But anyway, the linkage is not hooked up right. Now, I remember the guy I bought it off of said he did have the bottom end off, and he rebuilt it. So I think he put a new impeller in there, which we'll be able to inspect once we get the bottom end off. However, I kind of don't want to work on this boat back here. What I was thinking was I'm going to move the car either behind the truck or just on the side of the road for the time being. Back the truck up. We're going to pop the garage, get the boat in there as far as possible. I think I'm going to leave the boat in the driveway, but I'd like to pop it in the garage and then work on it under the canvas, just in case one of these damn fluffy clouds decides to roll over and take a dump on us. Because like right now it feels great out, but that could change any second. So he went to Home Depot and he bought the Ryobi setup, and he told me all about it. Like I tried it out last night too, and I'm like, whoa, or the other night, and I was super impressed. He also has the Ryobi Ugga Dugga machine, the 1/2-inch impact. I have an impact, but it's like for you guys in the US, Harbor Freight impact. Not exactly the greatest. It's when I run it in the garage, the lights turn off because it plugs into the wall. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Anywho, Oreo's back in the house, so I need keys to operate a vehicle. Oh yeah, where the hell did I put my keys? This is like an ongoing battle with me of where the hell did I put my keys? If I just put them back where they belong, I wouldn't have this problem, but you know me, gotta be difficult. Alrighty. Which vehicle should I take? Like I even need to ask that question. Guys, I've been driving the Trans Am all week. For the 3 days I'm in the office, driving it to work. When I go to martial arts, I drive it just so I can feel like Buddy from Cobra Kai. Season 1 when he's bombing around in his Firebird. Yup, got my martial arts gear in the back seat. Just leave it there when you get a car and you use it for one specific thing, eh? Well, martial arts time. Time to park the truck and fire up the bird. 181,000 kilometers on this puppy chucker. And still runs like a top. There's a bit of clicky clacky. I don't know if it's because of the open air element and now I can hear the injectors, or if it's an exhaust leak. But either way, whatever. I do get the smell of burning oil, but you know the rule with shit boxes. Burns oil, it has oil. And I can tell it has oil because it does have an oil pressure gauge on it, and she is pretty good. Probably gonna need to redo my grounds on this thing again. Voltage is not holding, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, let's go to Home Depot, get ourselves a 18-volt ratchet and an 18-volt Ugga Dugga machine.
Feel the fire song racing
had no idea Ryobi Days is going on. If anybody wants to know what Ryobi Days is, basically it's days where Ryobi stuff is on sale and they have extra added bonuses. For instance, buy 2 tools, get 2 batteries free. So the first tool I bought is the Ryobi 1 Plus Performance Power Ratchet, or I don't know what the hell it's called. Brushless, more, whatever. It's a 3/8 inch high-speed ratchet. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna have to print more Ryobi mounts for my wall of Ryobi. Oh, drop the manual. So, looks pretty simple. Let's drop a battery in this and make sure it works. There's a little sprocket up here. If you turn it one way, it spins that way. And if you turn it the other way, it spins the other way. Cool. That's going to work nice. That's going to work very, very, very nice. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, the Ryobi wall, I 3D printed this back in the day. 3 mounts, 1 for the flashlight, 1 for the drill, 1 for the impact driver, and 1 for the Sazal. So I'm going to have to print some more, probably move some shit around. Get this guy mounted somewhere. I don't know. Let's see how dumb this would look if I stick it on where the flashlight is. Let's see how dumb this looks if it's just like hanging out. Oh, it doesn't even fit on there. Why not? It should be universal fit. Okay. Why not? That's weird. I don't know what it's catching on. This flashlight's pretty dope too. Like, you just got a flashlight so you can look at shit. Something else I just found out that they didn't have in stock, and it's probably good they didn't have it in stock because I totally would have bought it, is Ryobi makes a stick vacuum. Those ones from Dyson, and it runs off these batteries. I totally would have bought that if I saw it, because that'd be pretty dope in the house, and I could throw the Bissell away and just use that thing. And because it's shop rated, we'd be good. I'm opening this without telling what I bought. I bought a 1/2 inch Ugga Dugga machine, also known as an impact, for like removing tires and tightening bolts and other things. This I shouldn't have to use on the boat, but in case the ratchet doesn't work, Ugga Dugga. And if the bolts don't come out after that, it's torch time. Can't be tight if you're liquid, right? Oh, this is cute. Calling a tool cute. Look at this. Oh yeah, let's jam a battery in this sea sucker and see how she do. Oh yeah, tons of torque. Beauty. It's even got a little light bulb on it, so you can see what the hell you're torquing. Freaking nice. And like I said, will this fit on my drill wall? See, that one fits on there, no problem. No problem. None at all. I wonder what makes this one here weird. Like, why is this one being stubborn? What's it catching on? I don't know. Because it slops onto the battery perfectly fine. So I don't understand what the big deal is. You probably already saw the box with the batteries in it. I had so many plans for this weekend, and then they went and changed the weather on me at the last second. I hate how weathermen can do that. They can just be like, oh no, it's gonna rain this weekend now. Oh man. So what am I doing instead? Hiding out in my garage, unboxing Ryobi tools. So yeah, buy 2 tools, get 2 batteries. I guess it's a good deal. Like, these batteries, you can buy them for like $90, and they're 4 amp hours each, which is pretty good. Like, I use a lot of the 1.5 amp hours on things like the weed whacker and the drill and all that, and they go for a while. But having more 4 amp hour batteries, let me tell you, for that chainsaw will come up clutch, because that chainsaw likes to drink. Holy, this packaging, I tell you, I hate it. Ah, do I have a screwdriver over here? Should I just use the impact? Gonna have to put a shelf over here to hold all these damn Ryobi batteries. It's getting kind of insane. I got 2 1.5s and 4 amp hours. But yeah, pretty standard battery. Got your power meter on the front, 4 amps, 1 plus. I'll jam these into the charger and let them get a drink. I like to check the batteries. Ever since that one time I bought the toolkit that came with the drill, the impact driver, the Sawzall, and the flashlight. And the 4 amp hour battery was dead, and I brought it back to Home Depot, and they told me like I need to contact Ryobi, and then I contacted Ryobi, and Ryobi shipped me a free battery and never took back the old battery. That's why I have 2 4 amp hour batteries. And this one here also has 2 bars. So I'm gonna pop these 1.5s off, toss them off to the side. So I have 2 things I need to 3D print, 1 for the flashlight, 1 for the ratchet. Not a big deal. Okay, I take it back. I have 3 1.5 amp hour batteries and 4 of the big juicy ones. Lights are green. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. No, I didn't realize it. I have 3 1.5 amp hour batteries. So we got loads and loads of 18 volt juice to run our toys, but I'm definitely going to need to install a shelf over here to put all this stuff on, because I really don't want to be using the filing cabinet. Thinking if I put a shelf, a small shelf right here, I can do like I did over here with the bait making shelf and just 3D print the brackets like I did before, piece of wood, stove it over here, and I can put those batteries on it when they're fully charged, and that way there, I don't leave them on the charger all the time. Sweet. We got ourselves an impact now. We got ourselves a ratchet. And that ratchet, I tried it on my buddy's car, and holy, like a lot of you guys I know are mechanics, and you either have air ratchets or you running like Milwaukee or some other brand other than Ryobi. For some reason, Ryobi gets shit on, and I don't know why. It's not like it's Mastercraft or JobMate or anything, but it gets shit on. I see the memes. It's like buddy comes up and he's working at a job site, and dude's like, "Hey man, hand me your impact driver," and he hands him a Ryobi, and he's like, "Where'd you shop, Fisher Price?" And like he gets ripped on. And a lot of my friends use Milwaukee tools, or they use what's that other brand I've been seeing a lot of? I know Home Repo sells it, Rigid, the Rigid line. I've been seeing that too, but I've never heard of Rigid. I've heard of Ryobi. I've heard of DeWalt. I have a DeWalt drill in the house. It stays in the house. I use it in the house. I've heard of Milwaukee. I know there's a blue brand out there. I can't remember what the hell they're called. And then there's Mastercrap. I don't like Mastercrap. I've had multiple Mastercrap drills, and they're all the same. It's like, take battery off charger, use it for 15 minutes, battery's dead, plug it back into charger, wait 3 hours, get another run out of it. Where I found, like when Dad got me the DeWalt for Christmas the one year, I was amazed at how much work I could do with it before I actually needed to charge it, and it would charge the spare battery faster than the primary battery would fail. So that's pretty dope. Now, I know I mentioned I was going to work on the boat today, and I am, but I'm not going to do it on this video. That's going to be a dedicated video because I have a feeling I'm going to run into more problems. However, I want to talk about this mower a bit. People were saying where the second battery goes, you can easily swap it by hitting this red key. This key here is just a breaker. It's not a key. When that is in, the engine can start if it has power. Theoretically, when I flip it over to clean it, I'm supposed to pop this out, clean it, and then pop it back in. That's like the kill switch. There's no contacts on this side for a battery to connect. This is the only side for a battery. You just load a spare over here. That's all it is. So yeah, onboard battery storage. It says so on the label. Like I said, it would be nice if Ryobi had it where you put in, you can run it off one battery, 140 volt battery, if you only have the one that came with the kit. But if you decided to spend the extra dineros and went out and bought a second battery, you could stuff it in there and double your amperage or up your amperage to give you more runtime. Now, like I mentioned it in a previous video, Ryobi does make a power backpack, which allows you to mix and match amp hour batteries, stove them all into a backpack, wear that thing on your back, and it has a cable coming off of it to a battery lookalike connector that you can plug into your lawnmower, into your weed eater, into your leaf blower, which I don't have yet, into your hedge trimmer, into your pressure washer, all those different items. And you're wearing the power on your back. So if you have like 3 6 amp hour batteries, or heaven forbid, 3 10 amp hour batteries, if you felt the weight of those, they have one at Home Depot. I picked it up and I'm like, holy crap, you weigh the same as my lawnmower. There's so much lithium in that thing. It's unfreaking believable. But a great big kegger of a battery. I don't even know if I put that in the lawnmower, if I could close the cowl. It was ginormous. It was a thick boy. Yeah, I would still close. It'd be fine. If not, I would just take it off and run it naked. Run it topless like a sports car. Hey, no hood. Show your power. And you probably saw me pull into the corner store. And the reason for that is my true love, my true addiction, Monster energy drinks. They didn't have the box of Rain, so I just went with the white Monster. 15 calories per can. No sugar. I dig it. Don't even need a shovel to dig it. So, like I said, I do have that dollar store bag with stuff in it. Worst part is I'm just waiting for a good day to go and do what I got to do to get that video shot. I already looked online because this is a new product for fishing that I found at the dollar store. I'm like, oh my God, as if they're selling this. I need to get one. And then I got one. Looked on YouTube. I found one video from a kid who shot it from what looks like his iPhone from a distance. And the video has like 27 views. So I'm like, all right, so it's not a known product. A lot of people don't realize that Dollarama's carrying these, or they just don't care because they know the video won't do well. So to be one of the first is great, but Mother Nature is not playing right. Like right now, look at it out there. Because I'm in my garage, it's sunny, it's beautiful, it's amazing. But I guarantee you, if I started creating that video, set myself up and got down to the lake, it'd be like 72 kilometer an hour winds and friggin' waves higher than the shore. It would be friggin' brutal. So to avoid that, I'm just going to chillax this weekend and wait for a break, and then I'll shoot the video. And if somebody else beats me to it, hey, you know what? Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the game. But yeah, so I'm gonna shut this video down here. Literally, this is just a video of me going out and buying power tools. What do you guys think? Is Ryobi kind of a joke class, or do you think it's professional grade stuff? Personally, I love it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of Ryobi tools. Personally, I love them. The versatility of them, versatileness. I don't even know if that's a word. Let's just pretend it is and go from there. But yeah, the versatility, there's the proper English. Holy, it only took me 15 tries. The versatility of the Ryobi tools seems to be pretty up there. They got a tool for everything. Like I said, if that stick vacuum would have been in, I so would have picked that up, because that would have made life so much easier than dealing with that damn Bissell with its stupid little cord and running it over. Just smash an 18 volt into the ass end and get sucking up some dog shit, you know? I wouldn't use it for dog shit. I would just go the traditional way of hand towels or paper towels and a mop. I'm going through a lot of paper towels lately. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, guys, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.